Hello? Let me know if you can hear my mic, and also I want to make sure you guys can actually hear the music through my headphones because I do have something playing in the background. Oh, yay! Okay. Thank you. Give me 1 second. Okay, that's good. That's ideal. I don't want to get copyright struck down. But yeah, oh wait, let me just... Okay, awesome. Thank you for checking. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I was thinking about working on the mic, the witch again. The issue is that I'm not really sure what to do with it because I have like this, which is sort of, I'm kind of like going, or rather the logic is I'm just gonna go in and almost like draw over things or even just like erase it entirely and then, you know, do that, which is like really, really chaotic, which is like, it's kind of fun sometimes. And then like, I think last week I also tried to do like a maybe line art for it, but I also don't know if I like how this looks either. But I guess it's hard to say if I haven't actually drawn too much of it. I honestly don't know. Sometimes with these doodles it's hard to figure out like what is the best way to render these things. Well, actually I kind of like this. Yeah, but I did want to, you know, finish it to some level because, well, I think that this drawing is pretty cute, so I want to like do something, although I just don't really know what yet. But since it's a doodle, maybe I can like test out what I want to do with her rendering. Although this is like a lot of like detail work, and I'm actually not really warmed up right now, so I was actually thinking that I might... Oh, these are the... Okay. Nope. I might do some Monster Hunter doodles today. Just because it's in my brain, and I also think that I keep thinking I want to draw Yu Young as a hunter. Let me see. He's so funny. He looks, honestly, he's kind of gross looking in game. He looks like this, nasty. I say that with love. Also, welcome. I actually don't know what the... Oh, okay, they're watching without audio. Okay. He is just a guy. That's my favorite thing. I wanted to draw him on a circuit. Oh, but drawing circuit is so... Let me see. They're like, you know, they're straight up like monster designs, so I'm not the best at it. I'm like, I had to Google some references. Welcome, Tasso. Thank you for coming. I'm going to doodle a circuit, actually, maybe. I don't even know what they're... just looking at a reference right now and kind of trying to, like a horse bird thing. Yeah, I do think that Monster Hunter's shape design is really, really good. So I want to do it justice. I'm just not good at monster drawing. So that's the main drawback. Kind of, they got like a oh, the Lalabarina, yeah, that one is really cool. Like, I guess it's not. Well, I guess it is a little spider-like. I mean, it is supposed to be a spider, but I feel like it. I don't have arachnophobia, but I don't like spiders either. I feel like it never gave me the feeling of grossness or the icky feeling I usually get when I see spiders and bugs and stuff like that. Man, I need to look at some more references. Hold on. Man, this thing looks funny. I don't know how the leg is connected. Is it like... They usually have like a saddle here. And then what, they have a tail going down. Oh, I don't know who Sesame is. Did they draw the actual dress? Because the Lalabarina set actually has like a dress in the armor set for the female, or the, well, not female, but the feminine version. I'm really glad they didn't gender lock anything. yeah, take your time. This is the general shape. Something like this. Yeah, like generally how they are shaped, maybe. Let me see the blue sky. Oh, I can't remember exactly what it looks like, but it looks very similar. So I think they were just drawing the actual set, or at least like what it looked like before the game fully came out. So I don't know if it's different, but it looks like it. That's basically kind of what it looks like in game. Do the sacred slags work? It's like I'm like racking my head right now, trying to understand its anatomy. I think it needs to be longer.
It was supposed to go out after the comms. Was it early that time?
I mean, I'm not gonna discourage you from not getting it, or I'm not gonna discourage you from getting it because it's a pretty fun game. So you should get it if you feel like it. It's definitely really fun to play with friends. So I don't know if you have like a bunch of friends who like play it, in which case really worth, because it's really fun to go on like party hunts. Okay, I think I got the general shape of this correctly. Also, I apologize if you guys can hear my partner's voice in the background. They are actually currently raiding, so they might be on mic sometimes, but I think my mic is pretty good at not picking up on other people's voices in the background, so and if it ends up being really bad, I'll just like do push to talk or something, but I think it should be okay. I will tell them that they said hi, not in the middle of pull. Or I'll just DM them. Tasso says hi from Twitch. It might also be because I'm actually speaking pretty quietly, like I'm doing like an ASMR voice because I don't want Misika's mic to pick up on my voice, and their mic is like really sensitive. So it's like, I don't know, it's really well. You've been in raid with us before. Like you hear my voice in the background all the time. That's because their mic picks up on like only my voice sometimes, but not theirs for some reason. Oh my god, I didn't realize. I don't know. Should I call you Lap, Jessica? Lap? He called Misika Benita Parent. That's really cute. That is what they are. Oh, also, yes, there is fishing in the game. You do have to unlock it, and it takes like a few quests before you can actually unlock fishing, but indeed, there is fishing. I think there's like some rare stuff you can catch too with the fish. I know, right? I don't know how fun the fishing is in this game though, because I haven't really tried it. So if you're legitimately interested in the fishing, you might have to like look up some stuff first, because I'm not sure. How is the circuit holding the pouch stuff? It's like this is like a little camping, like a little roll, I guess, like a sleeping bag roll, I'm gonna assume, and then they have like a bag. How is it? Is it just like, is it like, this, maybe? Like, presumably, like, you know, the head's over here. But I guess the butt, it has like a butt harness. They do seem really, yeah, they seem really long, so maybe it works. Their like shoulders are up here. I like probably don't need to figure it out this much, but I like to, because I also want to make I want to make a Monster Hunter print, and I wanted to make one of like, I don't know, I think I wanted to make one involving circuits, but I don't really know what yet. But I really want to, because I love circuits. It looks like it's something like this. Man, they're really good at drawing monsters. I mean, I should have expected that from a series about hunting monsters. But they're really good at designing monsters. They're really fun. Maybe Monster Hunter will be the series that gets me to actually get into drawing monsters more. Let's see. For sure. I really like it anyway. I mean, I've always liked monsters and stuff, but I guess I never really had the need to be like, yeah, I gotta draw them myself though, so... Let's see, I wanna draw Young on a circuit. Sacred? God, I always get their names a little bit mixed up. Do any of you guys know what sacred are kind of based on? I mean, I know they're all kind of like vaguely dinosaur-like, but I'm kind of curious if any of you know, or like might have an inkling as to what they might be. seem to get this angle correctly. I'm not really working off of any pose reference. I'm like trying to, well, ideally I would like to know how to draw sacred without having to reference every pose, because which means I have to like understand its anatomy better, actually, which is actually a little bit, it's a lot more annoying than just getting a reference. Hey, this is actually not too bad of a first few attempts at drawing these things. They must be, I should probably look up like actual dinosaur reference too, because their anatomy seems familiar, but I don't quite know. Yeah, it's like, I mean, I think with most monster designs, they're low-key based on something, especially like a game like Monster Hunter, which I think they do kind of like almost take pride in the way that they like almost make like realistic environs and biomes or whatever for their monsters, and their monsters actually have like behavior patterns and stuff. So I think that like, you know, their monster designs also reflect that, where they are referencing like probably real like reptiles or dinosaurs in the past, and you know, embellishing on it. Obviously, I think the sacred makes me think of like what archaeologists, or no, not archaeologists, paleontologists, what they say like dinosaurs actually might have actually looked like, because dinosaurs were meant to look more like birds than like those, like, you know, what we see in media these days. I mean, it's a little bit crazy that, I'm sorry, I'm rambling at no one in particular, but it is a little bit crazy that, you know, as I'm outing myself, but, you know, as a 90s kid, you grow up and, you know, your main source of dinosaur material is Jurassic Park and stuff like that. And nowadays everyone's like, yeah, the you know, dinosaurs, they, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, what you're saying, they're shrink wrapped. Like if you look at like, you know, the skeleton of a tiger or an elephant, like if you had no idea what they look like and were piecing it together just from their bones and then shrink wrap them, they would look really, really different. So it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of crazy that that's like the general understanding of dinosaurs. But back in my day, everyone was still convinced that the shrink wrapped versions were the real ones, or that's just what dinosaurs look like. Yeah, it's definitely really cool. I'm definitely not a dinosaur kid. I think dinosaurs were definitely like a very big interest for kids in my generation growing up. Oh, it has like a little horn. I didn't even notice. Oh, showed up. Oh, did Vanita mitosis with Cersei? So he did. They made a baby. Also, now that I have a couple people in chat, I was actually wondering if any of you guys had recommendations for other streaming platforms, because there's apparently a Twitch strike going on right now. Not like explicitly because of Twitch, but because it's owned by Amazon and there's an Amazon strike, and usually that means you avoid all of their subsidiaries and platforms and stuff like that. I don't know if anyone knows any good ones that maybe could be replaced, or I don't know. I'm just thinking about it anyway. That's fair. I mean, I do like using Twitch just because I've kind of gotten used to using it. I know that Twitch specifically didn't necessarily do anything wrong other than just being affiliated with, or being owned by Amazon. So I don't really know. Like maybe for this week, temporarily I might stream somewhere else, but today, since I didn't really have any notice that this was something that was going on, I was like, I'm just gonna stay on Twitch. I don't know. I think it's so funny that sacred beaks look like toenails. Like really big toenails. Sorry, not related to the boycott. I just thought it would be funny to mention. Yeah, it is really rough because I just got affiliate on here and now guilds are they. Yeah, I have seen them stream on Picardo. They also do a lot of like not safe for work stuff, so it makes sense that Picardo is kind of their go-to. I've never used it. I've only ever basically the only interaction with Picardo I have is watching Gail's or rather Joy's streams on Picardo. That's pretty much my only interaction with it. I was actually trying to see if I could set it up today, but I don't know why. Picardo is weird compared to like YouTube and Twitch, like streaming wise. I don't know about platform wise, but I could not get it to stream. Oh, this looks pretty good for a monster drawing that I did not have like an explicit reference for. I was just kind of looking at general references. They're pretty good. As a person who is not a monster drawer, I mean, it's probably not as good as an artist who actually knows how to draw monsters, but I think it's okay. Thank you. I also love his little chicken wings. It's so cute. I don't know if you've seen in game, but when they they can glide. They don't fly, but they can glide. And when they, so this is like their body, whatever, right? And normally it's like folded up like a chicken wing, like that. And then when they glide, it looks like I don't know if I'm doing it right, but it's like they just put out their really tiny chicken wings and they glide and that's it. And it's really, really cute. Yeah, exactly like a chicken is. It's quite adorable. Like, as you can tell, I'm quite partial towards Sacred, as I'm literally drawing monsters just so I could draw Sacred. I think my Sacred looks a little bit chunkier than what they're supposed to look like in game. Oh well. Okay, let's draw Young on top of this thing, because that was the main point, actually, is that I was supposed to draw Hunter Young, but instead I'm like, I'm gonna fixate on this Sacred, actually. The saddle's like somewhere here. Just roughing it. Scale is like, I think the human scale to this is like something like, I think Yuan only comes up to like this guy's little head here, right? So it's like something like this. This is scale. look like he's looking at a compass or something, trying to navigate the maps. But I think he would actually be okay at navigating. But I get lost in game so often that I'm like, it's a little bit funny. How does one hold a compass anyway? Like this? Oh yeah, the hunters have like a book that they pick up, not actually a map. Hold on. I don't think there is a... Man, there's no reference of that. Man. I'm actually pretty far into the game right now, where I'm past like the end portion, so I'm like just getting a lot of like the tempered beasts and stuff. And none of the gear so far is particularly like, yeah, I gotta have Yeon wear it, because he's supposed to wear like really light gear. Most of the gear looks pretty heavy. So I'm just drawing him in some of the Hope gear, or like maybe like a modified version of it. Oh my god, I am going crazy over this. Hold on. This is my own fault. I should have looked up more stuff. Let's see here. Okay, I'm putting like a reference here. Because my god. And yeah, I had to find like a horseback riding one, because this is like the closest I can think of to the how the sacred are ridden, I guess. Kinda like horses. Anyone in chat like horse people? Horse girls, as it were? Hans. Horse's zodiac? Wait, that means next year is it's your zodiac year. Oh wait, you actually got to ride on a horse? I admire people who are able to horseback ride as a hobby, or as a thing that they actually did a few times. Are they really? I don't know. I don't know much about animals now, that other than, cats. God, I picked. Jesus. Wow. I didn't know that. Like, jerks, as in like what, they like nip at you or try to kick you off? Wait, are you? That's like devastating. How do you? I don't know. Sometimes when I think of the horse kicking someone, I'm like, how do you live? Actually. Yeah, but I feel like for a horse, tapping you is like pretty devastating. No, I get you. I got you. saving all your writing juice for your RP prompt. Is it Final Fantasy XIV related? I'm just curious. It's okay if you don't want to answer, I was just curious. Oh, I feel you on that. Like turning Final Fantasy XIV OCs into other OCs, or basically your own character now. It's my character now, that kind of thing. Oh god, not another spam. It says it's a possible ban evader. What does that mean? Like, aren't they all trying to evade bans? Oh, okay. I feel like I've gotten quite a few spam thoughts in my short time streaming so far. Is that like a big problem on Twitch? I wonder if it's worse for bigger channels. Or like channels with slightly more viewers than mine. They still, like, to no one in maybe they just target maybe streams that are very, very small, like mine. Like, I'm pretty small. So maybe they're just like, you want more viewers? Here you go. God, I gave myself some difficult things to draw today, actually. Yeah, I guess, well, I mean, I don't really have so much activity that I'm like, I need a mod. But realized if he's holding a compass, you're not gonna see it from this angle, so it's just gonna look like he's like, it's just gonna look like he's holding his fist up to himself for some reason. You know, maybe I have to just forsake the compass idea. This is the creative process. Sometimes it just be like that. I just realized I drew Young almost the same pose as the reference that I have of him, but I didn't even mean to do that. It just became the same pose, and I just thinking to myself, like, why didn't I just reference that then? Like, I didn't have to come up with a pose. Oh well. Oh well. Oh, you know what I really want to draw? I keep looking at something. There's this really funny critter. Where did it go? Oh. I'm really dumb and I just noticed that like people's names who have a little mute icon means they're watching without audio, which is a really good feature actually. But I only just realized that. Whoops. Let's see. Where is it? Ah, here it is. Any close-ups of these guys? Here we go. I mean, I'm not really saying a whole lot, but yeah, they get to miss all my really fun commentary. I'm gonna draw this little guy. There's a little guy. It's like a little thingy that I really like. And I don't know. Here we go. They're like these really like... My friend Ayla told me about them the other day, and I'm like, I am obsessed that they exist. They're called Amstridians from... They're like kind of like a... I guess you would describe them as like background monsters, maybe? God, I need some more monster drawing, so that's really fun. I mean, I am having fun, but it is a little bit like, oh my god, I have to Google things and make sure the anatomy is believable. Sorry, I'm like looking through like footage of the game to make sure I get the wings right. Oh, okay. They're really funny. They look like are they related to the Puke Puke? Any Monster Hunter fans out here? Like, cause it's got like those little like funny it got like these things at the end. Like I don't know about getting the wings right. Oh man. This is why animals are hard. Yeah. Okay, wait, I just saw your chat message. Yeah. It does indeed share similar things, but no, the babies are like just like regular bird babies. They're not Puke Puke babies. But I wonder if they're like, I mean, in animal and in the history of, or in natural history, there's always been like kind of like similar looking animals, so I wouldn't be surprised. Oh my god, I really can't draw their wings. Let's see. Let's try a different angle. See, if I was better at drawing animals, I would be able to problem solve this a lot better, but I'm just kind of winging it. Yeah, they're super cute. The little Puke Puke, or I guess these are Amstridians. They're like bird owls, as some people have called them. And they're just like, and it's kind of funny that, people really like them, and they're just like background animals. Like you don't ever hunt them. They're not like, hold on, I need to look up like a, I have to look up so many references to see. Here we go, where is a good reference? I hope you guys aren't afraid of Oh, it should be okay, right? I'm like looking up various where it's a little bat because I think the estrogens, their wings are a little bit bat-like because they got like you can see their arm bones really easily. Yeah, there's a lot of environmental, I guess, as they call it in game, which I assume is like kind of the scientific way of referring to it, which is endemic life. Like anything that isn't like an apex predator or like any kind of monster or even like a herbivore. Oops. You guys didn't see that. That's my branding stuff. I'm working on graphic design. Scary, but it's kind of fun. Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay, I thought the mute tag was like you weren't. Um, that's weird that it stays. But yes, I did finish the MSQ, and I thought it was really cute. I feel like um, I think it's about as much story as one can expect from a Monster Hunter game, which is probably not very much. What the fuck was the hope? Hope. Oh, oops, I got it really wrong. It's got like eyes on it. R.I.P. Yeah, I think a lot. I think the combat system is a lot more forgiving than in previous games. Like I know Monster Hunter is a little bit, at least from what I've heard from other friends who've played it a lot over the years. It's like the game has always been a little bit difficult to get into, and it's like I think I think I watched like a Derma live stream VOD or something, and I think I don't know if it was him or someone else mentioned they're like playing Monster Hunter is like piloting a plane. Like the characters are just so heavy, so it's not necessarily the easiest game to get with the mechanics, but oh, you played World? Yeah, that's like actually the only other game I've played, and even then it was like only briefly. I didn't play very far. Very chunky game, but I guess that's why people like it, or that's what makes it a little bit different than all the other, you know, fighting games or whatever out there. The weight of it. Oh no. Did you ever play Iceborne? Or did you get the X pack and then you just never get around to it, or did you only play the base game? Only the base. That's fair. The base game is also pretty fun. I remember there's actually a Final Fantasy XIV event, like crossover event with Monster Hunter World. Actually, I don't know if it was 14. I think it might have been like a different Final Fantasy game. And there was Behemoth. Oh yeah, yeah, I know that Final Fantasy 14 has one, but I mean like so you can get the Rathalos mount, but I meant like there was one for Monster Hunter Worlds as well. Oh, it's level 50 Dragoon gear. I see. Yeah, and like apparently, and I remember because I tried to beat Behemoth in not Final, in Monster Hunter World, and it was so bad, and it was really really hard, insanely hard. And I think it's known to be very hard, I guess, which I don't know why they did that. Like, 'cause it's an event, so Sacred in Final Fantasy 14 would be so cute. Although, I think a chocobo is like similar. Don't worry, we have Sacred at home, and it's chocobo. They actually kind of look like the Sacred. Don't they kind of look like a Maro? For I don't know if everyone here has played Final Fantasy 14, although I kind of assume you have because I draw a lot of Final Fantasy 14. Like, they look more like Amaro than they do look like Chocobo, because they have that like, kind of dinosaur look to them. If they had a dinosaur baby. What is with games' obsessions with birds that run? Because it's really funny. I really like it, but I do think it's kind of interesting. 'Cause I think it's a Galarian Zapdos. It also is like it's like an ostrich, or not an ostrich, but it's like a running bird. They are terrifying. You're not wrong. welcome, I think. I don't know. Sometimes people's usernames make me think of bots, so I'm not sure if you're a bot or not. I'm sorry. Oh, you know what these? Oh my god. Oh, good night. Good night, Tasso. You know what these frog words make me think of? They make me think of Kermit the Frog a little bit. Yeah. And I mean, like, I don't mean it like a criticism, but I think it's really funny that they look a little bit like Kermit the Frog. It's crazy. Muppets canon in in Monster Hunter World? Monster Hunter rather. I don't know why I'm blocking this in, but I felt like it, so. I love only having to sketch the like just sketch this instead of having to make this a finished piece, because just imagine how much work this would be coloring a sacred. The sacred, yeah, you can customize the sacred. It's mostly actually yeah, you can customize their colorways and the kind of riding gear they have. I think. I forget what else you can do, and add like certain like charms and stuff. Yeah, it's really cute. I don't know. I'm just obsessed with the sacred. Oh, I'm gonna add this here. Indeed, you could make a pink sacred if you really wanted to, and it would probably look decently cute. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, well, I've done this little sacred doodle, which I've been wanting to do. So I'm gonna take a little break. Oh my god, yes! Please try out the benchmark. It is pretty tough on your PC. But yeah, I'm gonna take a little break and then I'm gonna come back and I'll do maybe like a couple requests. I think last time I did several, but this time I'll just do a couple because I'm a little bit tired today. But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions or whatever, think about them during the break. But yes, I'll be right back. Homework for you guys. Hello? You chose not to send your previous message. Very fascinating. Is I think the request is sweaty with Brithale. Or request. Oh, Mystica and Bonewicca Sabatons. But Feast already drew that so well. There could be more, you're right. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's see. Indeed, indeed. You are so wise. I gotta look up some Brithale references. Hold on. I'm gonna post a screenshot of him in here. This is this guy. Yeah. Feast really likes Brithale, so I will give that to them. And then I guess we are also gonna draw Misika. Tappy, no. My cats are bothering me for food right now. I gotta find the little... Oh man, where did it go? Because the cat that came over is Tappy, and he's not very loud. He is just like he's very quiet. His meows are always very quiet. He's the blacksmith guild person, or is he armor? It's blacksmith, I think. I mean, it's optional, so like it's like crafting. Well, that guy is Misika's wife, so show some respect. I'm trying to find like a good, maybe a pose reference if I can find any good ones. Let's see. Okay. Alright, I think Misika's gonna like this pose that I have in mind. Sometimes a Realm Reborn content is really good, actually. And I mean really good as in like they just kind of were a little bit weird and had a very dry sense of humor. Sometimes it's very sexual as well. I wonder if they just didn't have uh, any like restrictions on that part. Oh, you heard him? That's the other cat. That's my cat Sago, the one who is actually really loud. I'm not gonna make him too um indecent looking because I didn't mark this as a mature stream. So I'm just gonna after dark. Joke's on you guys. I am like this all the time. you guys can still hear him. My mic normally doesn't pick up anything in the background, but for some reason, it really likes to pick up on Sago. Sago, don't eat so fast. You're gonna puke. He does that sometimes, where he like eats so quickly he yarfs. Yeah, but maybe if he's hungry, he should figure out a way to keep the food down. Just my 2 cents. Eaten so quickly you yarfed? Oh my goodness. Oh, a priest. That is... It's both. It's got a lot of undertones, yes. Although mine are more overtones. Well, as far as the starving thing goes, that is why people say that if you've been very unfed or starving for a while, you can't just eat a lot of stuff all at once, otherwise your body will literally reject it. Oh, you guys can hear? You guys can hear the like the little... You guys can hear that? Yeah, that's that's him eating. He's so gross. He's immortalized in my stream VOD now. He's gonna... Ugh. Sago, you puke... Oh, okay, you're fine. I don't ASMR as in like anti-ASMR, but yeah, that's him alright. Oh, welcome, you joined at just the right time. Sago, you want to get off the desk, or do you want to say something for the stream? No. Okay. Okay, look. Sure. Okay, if you had a whole scenario figured out, why didn't you just give me that? Because I was gonna be like, oh, it's so hot in these forges, isn't it? But now it seems like you... It seems like you have a really specific vision, in which case, I mean, that's fine, but you should tell me that. Wolf, can you lend me your hammer? Or... Oh, oh my god. Y'all are a riot. Well, he's clearly holding on to something, or I'm drawing him holding on to something, so... I'm like... I'm like, no, okay, fine, I'll delete this arm. This is a collab now. This isn't really a request. No, I have a different pose in mind now. Soggle. It's okay, he's adding an entertainment element to the live stream. He's a femboy sit! Yeah, it's like well, I don't know if I'm gonna draw all of this pose because it's like a lot of pose figuring out that I don't really want to do. Oh my goodness, Sago. Sago, you are very loud. Gotta make sure Berthel didn't skip leg day, so I gotta make sure his legs look decently thick. I think maybe his arm is a little bit. Is he wearing only an apron? For Twitch's content moderation, no, he is wearing clothes underneath. Because this is just a normal drawing. This is not a not safe for work drawing. He's just sweaty. Can that be considered mature? He's just asking for a little bit of help from the Warrior of Light. He's at work, so it's safe. Is that how it's defined? It's OSHA approved. Yeah, that's what the OSHA approves those things. That's what they do. Honestly, I did pick a pretty difficult pose to render, and now I kind of regret it because I don't actually want to figure this out. Whatever. This is probably fine for my purposes. Sorry, now I'll actually draw closer to the face because I don't know if you guys noticed, I always render like everything else first before I start actually drawing the face and stuff like that. Bertheo has fallen and he can't find his hammer. Won't you help locate his hammer for him. I'm like trying to get the general shape of this correctly, but I don't actually know what these are supposed to be. Like, why does his smithing gloves have like armor on them? That's beyond me. OSHA required, you say? I know, right? That's... I always wonder why, like, the blacksmithing stuff had so much exposed skin, because I'm like, aren't you near forges? Don't you want to be not naked? Or half naked, rather? Yeah, the blacksmith outfits are... I'm not saying they're bad, I'm just saying they look very suspicious to me. Yep, too hot for clothes. Yep, that's why in the desert everyone wears no clothes. Okay, now I'll actually draw the face. I'm sorry. Okay, actually, no. The hands need to be kind of large because he's wearing these like really thick gloves, presumably. It's like the only part of his outfit that seems like it's actually suited for working at a forge. What does his face look like? Let's see. Like close up. I don't think I unlike Misika, I do not look that close at Berthale Final Fantasy XIV. Oh my god. I'm gonna post a screenshot I'm looking at here because like, do you have games on your phone? I love here. Here are so... they're so guys. They're so normal. He has like hella sideburns too. It's because he works at the forges all day. He has to have you know, that's how it works. He's gotta have dark circles. That's the appeal, isn't it? I'm always bad at getting the faces right. Thank you. Wow, this is a whole chat of enjoyers. I'm really happy you guys are liking this. I feel like there are people who can look hungover and not also look like this, which is like this kind of like moe, like oops, kind of look. Maybe this too many dots, too many sweats rather. Give him that sheen. I do not want to turn this into a mature stream, so I'm just gonna keep it like this. So he has a... Also, Misika, I messaged you on Discord. Can you please send me the Bone Wicca stuff you sent? Because I don't know where you posted it. I need it for reference. I can't show it on stream, I know, but I'm gonna see it in Discord. I don't know, if I make too many sweat marks, I think it just gets a little bit weird. Okay, there we are. Thank you for sending it to me. Yes, that is. Well, I think all shimeji are custom. But yeah, it's one made by Feastings. They are in the chat. So they're drooling over birthday ale right now. So, which is the person I'm drawing. Really great shimeji. Look at this guy. Ooh, oh, you're gonna wipe this. I'm gonna wipe the sweat off of him with the shimeji. Oh, 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 there. Now all the sweat is gone. Yeah. Now there's less sweat. Do you like my storytelling? Catboy mop. Now he's covered in birthday ale sweat. Yeah, he probably did hate that. I don't know how to draw all this stuff. Oh well. They're rioting. Like, how could you do this to one of our fellows? Well, this is probably about as good as it gets. I don't know if this is the first time I've drawn birthday ale, but I feel like if I have drawn birthday ale in the past, it's literally because Misika asked for it. You should have, sorry, I have one more little detail to add. Some blushy marks, because, oh, it's too thick. Some delicate little blushies. There he is, Miss America. Actually, that is definitely not what he is. Oh, you know what? I was gonna add something. Hold on. Because his glove is off on the other hand, so I thought I would draw the other glove here. Although, it does look a little bit weird. It just looks kind of like a salami or something. Oh. Maybe I'll just make it a little bit more cloth-like. it just looks like part of his apron. You know what? I don't really care about this anymore. This is fine. As long as he looks wifely, that's all that matters. I thought the towels were Shimenita. That's why Shimenita's running around. Sorry, I keep adding stuff to this. Because I feel like it just looks a little bit funny, but oh well. I no care. This looks fine. This looks fine, I say, and then I'm still fixing it. Just does he have any scars? No, he doesn't. Oh, I don't feel like fixing this. Okay. It's about as much as that I probably should fix, otherwise I could really go on refining this. No, wait. One more thing. I keep lying to you guys. Okay. There we go. Nothing like sweaty fifth rail. Hold on. I'm gonna put this. Okay, that's the birthale for all y'all. And then yes, and now I get to draw Misika actually. I don't know what's a good pose for him. What would be a nice little pose for him? I know, this is a feasting stream now. I think it would be funny if he were just running. Like this. Hold on. Like he had a, you know, like he's an adventurer, so he should have like a little bag, a traveler's pack. And then he's running. I'm thinking of like deer, kind of, when they run. They're just like their little stick legs. I'm gonna draw his leg first before I draw Thigh-high metal stilettos, it's true. Travel in comfort. And Misika's running in them. That's the thing, he's running in these. Man, these things are so shaped. I honestly don't know what these shoes look like at this angle. I'm going by vibes. Misika's braver than any of us for running in this. He looks like you know, he looks like he almost looks like this part of the image is like one image and then this part is another image. Like you swap out the bottom half for like a beautiful stiletto feet. It's kind of crazy actually. Oh yeah, it is. I don't know if I can show Patrick Star on here, but y'all will just have to imagine it or Google it. What's the low prio request so I can start thinking about it? I might have time. It's getting late and I don't know how many people can stay up, but I still want to know. And maybe I'll make it a really quick one. Oh, that sounds like I could spend a really good amount of time drawing it. Unless you want me to draw like a very chibi doodle, maybe. I'm giving him a little ear just so I can place. I always do that, like drawing ear so I can place where the face is, because sometimes drawing Makote or Vera or anyone who doesn't have human ears can be really annoying, actually. POV Shimenita looking at me? Is that another request or just a different request? Hold on. I'm gonna fix Misika's ears. His big ol' satellite ears. I can never quite draw them the same way Feastings can draw their boy. There he is, Miss America. Someone say Nero? Oh my god. Okay, I will do, you know what? I will do a Nero. I'll do a Nero, and then I'm gonna do the Shimenita thing that you mentioned. I didn't say I was gonna draw a good Nero, but I will draw a Nero for you guys. What's he even wearing? What's Misika even wearing at the top? It's like... I don't know, it's got triangles in them, I think. I don't know, is he... I think I need to get the shading on this, just because I feel like that's quite critical. A lazy coloring. Take notes, guys, if you guys also love to draw things really quickly without rendering them. There you go. And see, now we quickly made something look like it's metal. And maybe if I wanted to get fancy with it, I would also do like a... Although... His boots are weirdly... His boots are weirdly rendered, and the rest of them are kind of like... What's going on? His face is okay, actually. Like, it's a okay level rendering, I mean. You need to walk a mile in these Louboutins, or whatever the saying is. I don't know what he's supposed to wear on top, actually. Because he's just wearing, like, a plain white t-shirt on the top, and then he's wearing these Louboutins on the bottom. Oh my god, I didn't plan this one out very well. Hold on. Now watch me do this. I do this all the time when I feel like I want to just change the drawing, and I don't really feel... Oh, nope, this is too close, too close. Liquefy is your friend, by the way. Oh, no, not this one. Let's see here. Yeah, I think it's better. There we go. Woohoo! You want someone to liquefy? Okay. Alright. Alright. This is... I'll put it in here. Alright, Nero. Let's look up Nero real quick. I know what he looks like, it's just I don't know what he looks like. If I were to actually draw him. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like. Alright, let's see. Oh god, he's... I'm sorry, everyone. He's ugly. I mean, I like him. I do like Nero, but I mean, like, he's really ugly. Like, I like him. That's the thing. I do like him, but sometimes I look at him and I flinch because he's so ugly. Yeah. Not that way. I say he gets quite a bit of love. I think people who like him really, really like him. So, in all fairness, I think that at least he gets that much, maybe. Let's see. I am pretty bad at drawing. I would say, like, maybe non-anime faces. So let's see how this goes. He seems like he has like that kind of like... Oh god, there's no like clear picture of him. Why can't I find a good picture? Let's see. Ugly ass. He's really... He really looks a certain way, truly. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna draw him. Let's see. 'Cause he's very... I don't think he counts as ugly cute. I think he's just ugly. Yeah, he does have cheekbones. Like, he has, like, features that I don't normally emphasize in, faces because I draw so anime. Let's see, he also has, like, he has a pretty strong jaw, too. Like, he's... I don't know. can't even see his eyes really well in the reference pictures, because like what I'm seeing is what you guys are seeing basically. I'm also bad at drawing realistic people, actually. It's not exactly my forte. He also has like kind of a high, what do you call it? Like high nose bridge. It doesn't look like bad, normally I draw anime nose bridges, which you don't really see them very clearly. Let's see. Does he really have like a really unique face sculpt? I guess he does. It doesn't really look like anything in game. Aristocratic. That's a way to describe it. I don't know how cheekbones and stuff work. I don't know, this is like the right way to approach this. He looks bald right now, but I promise I'm gonna give him hair. I just always draw the skull, or like the... I guess his hair is mostly... he has like 5 o'clock shadow too. I don't know if this looks like him actually. It just might look like a middle-aged guy. I think like some people are really good at capturing likeness in characters like this. I don't think I am one of them. This stupid little like... What is this? What is this? And he's got hair that goes over his ears too, even though he's got like short hair. Like, I dare say I haven't quite seen hairstyles that look like his in real life. Oh, I'm so sorry we called your Blorvo ugly. I mean, I say it fondly, but he's a little bit ugly. I feel like a lot of Nero fans enjoy him getting roasted. I feel like in order to like Nero, you have to like him getting roasted. Because that's like part of the appeal. Oh man, I don't know if this is any good. I don't know, maybe he's crossing his arms? I didn't think I'd get this far, actually. I probably should have looked up a pose, but oh well, this is like my approximation of crossed arms. I'm drawing him in his Stormblood outfit? This is Stormblood, right? When he shows up like this for the Omega stuff. Yes, please tell us. What do you like about him? He is very funny, though. I'm gonna make a copy so you can see him with his ugly glasses. There, everyone like this Nero? It's not the worst thing I've drawn, actually, which is actually pretty good for someone who doesn't really draw this kind of thing. I'm guilty of the whole only drawing beautiful anime characters all the time, so yeah, I didn't really, it was just a portrait, so yeah, his glasses are a requirement, as it were. Yeah, there he is. And then I really don't know how to draw a Shimonita, but let's see here. I'm also not as good at drawing chibis as Feastings is. Thank you, chat. This is the last doodle of the night. So, but thank you guys for coming. looks like a pop-up girl. Oh my god. I don't, yeah. Black cat energy is indeed angry black cat. The issue is that I don't actually know how to draw a fisheye lens without using like a filter to do so. So I'm just gonna draw him like this, and then use a fisheye filter. This is Shimenita looking up at you. Oh, I guess this is what it would look like from above. No, wait. No, he's gotta have like airplane ears. This- I'm not done yet. I'm going to. This will be my last act on stream. Alright, let's bring the liquefy tool out. Alright, let's see here. Alright. Where's the bloat tool? Is it before? After? Anyway, thank you everyone for coming to stream. I'm gonna draw this eye in and then I'm gonna end stream. Thank you everyone. Even though Shimenita does not look very thankful at all. And thank you for the requests. They were all really, really fun. And let's do a victory lap. Misika, Brethael, and Nero.